talent can only get you so far. You need to make a conscious effort to work on it and improve your skills. Hello, I'm Abby. I play bass and I do music commentary on YouTube. And today's video we're going to talk about my songwriting process. So one of my goals for 2023 was to write and record more songs in the year. In order to do this, I felt I needed to be more consistent with my actual writing and just write more. So I tried to write something musical every day. That doesn't always mean the full shebang. It could just be range from a chord progression to a whole finished song. It just depends on the day and how I'm feeling. The two main things I use for this system are the A4 manuscript pad and the A5 notebook. You may have seen my What's in My Gig Bag video. If you haven't, if you click the little tab that should come up in the corner, you can go watch that after this one. Gives you a bit more insight into that little notebook. Firstly, I will take out the big A4 notebook and I will write the date at the top. And I usually do a stream of consciousness with a big thick pen, because sometimes the hardest part of doing something is just starting. I like using the big paper and the marker because it allows me to not be limited by space, and I can write everything possible down that's in my head. After establishing the general vibe, I like to circle or highlight specific phrases that stick out or that I like. This allows me to go more in depth into the ideas of the concepts, and it gets the ball rolling for more rhyme schemes and more other lyrics. I'm going to show you now an example. This one is called Coffee Before You Go, and this is just a song that came out of my stream of consciousness. So it was about, I was going to a coffee shop with a friend of mine before he goes off to university, and it was all just about him going away. So here you can see I needed this is just what's going on in my head, really. Excuse to see you, bass broke down the shop. It's all just gobbledygook and horrible. And then here is where I did the refine, and this is where all the rhyme schemes are. When I'm happy with the general lyrics and brainstorming, I will then transfer it to the smaller notebook. Not only so it's more organised, I just enjoy having all my musical ideas in the same place. So whether that be practice notes or songwriting, I just prefer having them in one space. I will then sit with these lyric pages with a guitar so I can establish the chord progression and the melody and the full song if that's where I want to take it. Eventually, if I do decide to record these into demos, I'll just do that at home with Logic, depending on how much time I have, how much I like the ideas, and depending on how good the actual song is. I must preface, however, not all these little sessions turn into something. My audio kept cutting out, so basically I was saying I spend 15 minutes sometimes in the bus or the library, but not everything becomes something. Sometimes they're just random things. I'm focusing more on the habit of the consistency of writing it and creating it just to help reach my goal. So I just try and do it as often as I can. Anyways, thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch this. I hope you found it helpful. Remember to leave a like and subscribe if you would like to see more content of mine in the future. Have a lovely day, and I'll see you soon.